Y'all, Khloé Kardashian just dropped some seriously unexpected tea about her love life. And let's just say, it's not what anyone saw coming. Like, can you even imagine Khloé, the fitness queen, the fashion icon, the reality TV royalty, saying she's been totally celibate for years? Yeah, that's exactly what she confessed, and the internet can't stop talking about it. Let's get into what really went down. So on the brand new Season 7 premiere of The Kardashians, Khloé decided to keep it all the way real. While chatting with her friend Simon Huck, you know, the guy behind Kourtney's Lemme brand, Khloé ended up spilling the most unexpected secret. Simon was talking about the brand's upcoming campaign with Julia Fox, right? And he casually drops this bomb that Julia has not had sex in 4 years. Like 4 whole years! He explained that the campaign is focused on self-pleasure, not just partner pleasure. That's when Khloé straight up admitted, "I haven't had sex in over 3 years." Simon was so surprised. He immediately joked back saying, "This gummy is perfect for you." But even though he tried to play it cool, you could tell he was totally shocked. He couldn't help himself and started asking questions like, "You're really not dating anyone, Khloé? There's no one on your roster?" And Khloé just looked him dead in the eye and said, "Nope." Then he tried again, asking if there's anyone she's DMing, and once again, she shot that down. "No, not anyone I'm texting. I don't have any person's phone number." At this point, Malika Haqq, Khloé's bestie, jumps in and points out how Simon is in total disbelief. And honestly, who wouldn't be? I mean, this is Khloé Kardashian we're talking about, the woman who's always looked flawless and confident. Yet here she is saying she's not even sending nudes. Like, what? She literally said, "I don't even have nudes." The honesty is wild, and fans couldn't help but admire how open she was about something many celebs would never admit on camera. But that's not all. In the same episode, the producers asked Kourtney what she thought about her sister staying single for so long. And Kourtney, being her unfiltered self, totally backed Khloé up. She said, "I think while you have young kids, if there's no one worth your time, focus on your kids." And honestly, that's kind of a solid point. But of course, Kim had to be the opposite. Producers revealed that she's been trying to push Khloé back into the dating pool. Kourtney's reaction to that? No, f that. Yep. Classic Kourtney energy right there. Then Khloé got real about how she's actually doing these days. And she couldn't sound happier. She told the cameras, "I love being 40. Being 40 has been sensational. And I'm thrilled." She even shared something she saw online that totally matched her current mood. "I saw a meme or a quote or something and it was like, 'Why are you so happy?' And the person said, 'Because I'm not dating.' And I'm like, yes, I actually feel great with that energy right now." So yeah, Khloé's not just single, she's thriving. And if you've been keeping up with her story, this mindset totally makes sense. She's been through a lot. Her relationship with Tristan Thompson ended after all the cheating scandals, and since then, she's made it clear that her focus is all about her 2 kids, 7-year-old True and 3-year-old Tatum. During a January episode of her podcast, Khloé in Wonderland, she talked about exactly that. "My kids are my top priority," she said, "and I don't care about dating. I don't know what will happen in a couple years or next year. I don't know, but I'm not dating. I don't care to." She went on to say, "My focus is on just my kids." To me, I think it's the smartest thing. And honestly, you can tell she really means it. Like, Khloé isn't just saying she's fine being single. She actually seems peaceful, grounded, and focused on her little ones. It's a different vibe from what we used to see when she was in that roller coaster relationship with Tristan. And let's not forget, before Tristan, Khloé was married to Lamar Odom from 2009 to 2016, so it's not like she hasn't had her share of relationship drama. Maybe she's finally decided to step off that ride for good and just enjoy her own company for a while. And who can blame her? Still, fans are kinda split on this one. Some are cheering her on for putting herself and her kids first, calling it a major glow-up moment. Others are like, "Girl, you're too fine to be single this long." Others believe that Tristan is still the man she's getting intimate with. But Khloé doesn't seem to care what anyone thinks. She's living her best single mom life, feeling fabulous at 40, and honestly, radiating that peaceful, unbothered energy that's kinda rare in Hollywood. So what do you think? Is Khloé just taking a well-deserved break from all the relationship drama, or is this her new permanent vibe? Either way, she's proving that being single doesn't mean being lonely. Sometimes it just means being free.
Khloé Kardashian is 3 years celibate, she said on one of the latest episodes of the Kardashians. I don't blame her. She's like, no, I'm not even talking to anybody. I'm not even talking, texting, chatting, God forbid dating. She's not dating. Why? She's smart. I don't understand. She is so funny, so smart, so pretty. She had 2 guys fuck her over majorly. And for what? And then what did she do? She still cares and loves for them, has children with one of them, and is still like a kind person. And it's like, how do you do that? How do you do that when these guys are just like using you, shitting all over you? And here's the thing though, it's not personal because they do it to everybody. You think that they were like, let me fuck with Khloé because she's such a bad person. She's amazing. They didn't plan it like that. They're just that way because they have their own issues. So maybe it is better just to be celibate because then you don't have to deal with any of that bullshit. I swear to God, the less you want something, the more it wants you. And that's why, again, like I always say, you have to be mean to guys. They love the abuse. But like to straight up just ignore them and say like, I want zilch to do with you. I love that advice. I think I'm going to take her advice.
Khloé Kardashian is speaking out about the fact that she has been celibate for about 5 years now. She says, I'm so focused on my kids, and I know this sounds crazy, but I don't want anyone to take me away from them. She goes on to say she doesn't want the distraction, and after all, Khloé's heart has been burned a few times. For starters, we all rooted for her and Lamar Odom, and to be honest, I've had a soft spot for both of these people. I think Khloé is a sweetheart, and I think Lamar really loved her, but struggled with a lot of his own addiction issues. They recently reunited on an episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and if you watch this episode, it'll break your heart a little bit. Lamar got really sweaty and nervous around Khloé, but she did her best to keep things calm and cool and collected. She also made sure to hand him a lot of memorabilia that meant a lot to him, things that were connected to his mom and his grandmother. Even though Khloé went through her very public struggles with Lamar, she does still refer to it as the most magical time of her life. She says, I got married when I was 24, and although him and I got married 30 days to the day after meeting one another, I loved him with all of my heart and soul. I think for years, Khloé really gave her heart to these men who, at the end of the day, kind of screwed her over. Don't get me started on the very public affairs that Tristan Thompson had on Khloé, first with Kylie's best friend, and then several other affairs that led to pregnancies and having babies out of his relationship. Either way, I think Khloé's break from relationships is allowing her to gain her strength and figure out what it is that she really wants.
Khloé Kardashian reveals that she's celibate and has been for 3 years. I just want to say I commend her. I understand why you don't even have to explain. You don't have to explain. All right? We seen the way not poor Tristan, but we seen the way Tristan acted, and I don't blame you, sister. But I just want to say more young women should be thinking like this.